but he was talking about Islamophobia, but he was talking about the word Islamophobia, because you will know that Labour have a bill that they want to introduce about which is so basically any anti-Muslim speech will be regarded as hate and you can be arrested for it, basically. But what he was saying is Islamophobia is not a great word.
It's made up.
Yeah.
It was made up in... When was that made up? Not that long. I can't remember now the exact when it was made up. But it was only several decades ago.
It's made up and it's been defined within Labour's manifesto as a particular word.
They've got a law if they win next year that they want to bring to Parliament, and you're right.
Correct.
Any criticism of Islam will be a hate crime and you can be arrested.
Yeah.
So what is Islamophobia? So the word itself means a fear of Islam.
Yes.
That's quite a valid thing to have.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be afraid of a religion that will kill you, blow you up, chop your head off if you criticise its prophet or anything like that? Well, that's a sensible phobia to have. So then it's not a phobia, is it?
No.
A phobia is a rational fear of something.
Yeah.
But it's not irrational to be afraid of militant Islamists who will kill you, who kill people in this country quite frequently. So that's not what the word means. Islamophobia basically was, and that's who created it. It was the terrorist organisation, the Brotherhood of Islam.
Oh right.
And that organisation is banned in most Muslim countries.
Was that Louis Farrakhan? Was he part of that?
No. This was an Egyptian.
Or was that Nation of Islam?
That's Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
So this was an Egyptian terrorist group, and they're banned in most Muslim countries.
Yeah.
So that's what they are. They came up with the word, I think, for several reasons. The first reason is they saw what the word racist did to white progressives. So we need a word like racism that will shut people up and stop people criticising our religion. Just like the Jews have. It's called anti-Semitism because the Jews are a race of people and also a religion. So, Jewish people quite often, not mistakenly, on purpose, will use anti-Semitism to shut someone up when it wasn't about them as a people, it was about their religion, or it's about the state of Israel and stuff like that. So the Muslims wanted a powerful word, a super word, and they came up with Islamophobia. And you ask anybody what is Islamophobia, they'll tell you now, it's racism. Well, it's not racism because Islam isn't a race. Correct. It's an idea.
Yeah.
And if we're going to have Islamophobia, do we have Christian phobia, Hindu phobia?
Correct.
So it's pure nonsense, and the only reason Labour are playing with this, and I'll get into that in a minute, but the reason why Labour's playing with this is because they want the bloc Muslim vote.
Yes.
And they want it more than ever now because they're in trouble with the bloc Muslim vote.
Yeah, which I am going to come to.
We will get on to that. Now, will Labour go through with this once they're in power? I'm not too sure they will now.
Really?
I think Labour may have woken up, not all of Labour, but the top of Labour have woken up and said to themselves, we always knew this day would come and the Muslim bloc vote are rebelling and they're becoming dangerous and we're being threatened. What's her name? Angela Rayner. The American AOC.
I know.
Cortez.
Cortez, yeah.
The video of her today or yesterday online being chased basically down the stairs by Free Palestine people.
Really?
Because she supports Free Palestine, but not enough.
Oh, really?
So they haven't got her, and she's a far left lunatic herself.
Yeah.
So maybe Labour now are saying to themselves, oh, we need to control these. If we put this bill through now, they're going to use it against us and win. So who knows what they're going to do. But Islamophobia doesn't exist, completely made up, and it's a cloak that radicals want to use to stop any criticism of Islam.
Yeah. Well, what this chap was saying, and I can't remember, forgive me, I can't remember his name, but he was saying the problem with Islamophobia is an umbrella term, and he said that because there are issues for Muslims in this country, there is racism against Muslims, like there used to be no Jews, no blacks, no Irish.
It's not racist if it's against a Muslim.
There is anti-Muslim sentiment in this country, and that's the reality. There are people who don't like Muslims who will actively prevent a Muslim from doing something. And that truly is something that needs to be dealt with. But what he's saying is, there should not be a problem with criticising a religion, which is what you just said. But Islamophobia wraps everything up in the same umbrella.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
So it takes care of somebody who might be anti-Muslim because they don't like Muslims for whatever reason, but it then stops people from criticising Islam. Yeah. And he said the same goes for, as you just said now, for the word anti-Semitism, because anti-Semitism is an umbrella term. There are people who don't like Jews. Mm-hmm. If they see a Jew walking down the street with the whatever they're called, they will be hostile to that person. They will prevent that person from progressing in career, business, or whatever, not serve them. So there are people who don't like Jewish people.
But there's laws. We have laws that cover all that. Already.
Yes, correct. But then anti-Semitism is a much broader umbrella term in the same way, and it prevents criticism of the Israeli government.
Yeah, of course it does.
And of course people are allowed to criticise the Israeli government, as of course people are allowed to criticise the religion of Islam. And the problem with these sweeping terms, the problem with Islamophobia, if it is enshrined in law, it will prevent criticism. It will basically become a blasphemy law. It will prevent criticism of a religion enshrined in law. That's what he was saying is the issue. So what he was saying is these words like Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, mean breaking down into granular areas which are appropriate for that particular thing. And it was it was interesting to hear him.
I don't think we need it at all.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we have enough laws in this country that protect everybody in every minority.
Yeah.
It just to such an extent, I think we have too many.
Yes. Well, I think you and I have discussed this before. Our ideal party will come in and say, I'm going to fix the National Health Service, I'm going to fix education, I'm going to fix the police, and I'm not going to touch on it. I'm going to actually get rid of a lot of other laws, basically. And I think that's what we need.
Yeah.
If you like that video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and comment. And if you like what I'm saying about running for Mayor of Greater Manchester, then stick around. Tell your family, tell your friends. The only way I'm going to have a chance of winning is a grassroots movement. So be part of that movement and hit that bell. Thanks.